Hello everyone, how you doing? So, something interesting has come up, and I didn't think this would happen. This is actually a thing that, again, I checked, sort of like a quick check on rules, and this is something I know you can do. So here's the situation. So first of all, thank you so much for everyone that played today. It's been absolutely awesome, and so thank you for all of your support. It's been absolutely incredible. So genuinely, thank you so much. It means a lot that you guys have, from all over the world, come to take part in this. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Right, going into Top Cut. So we have a situation. 8th and 9th are on exactly the same points, exactly the same win ratio, and exactly the same opponent's win ratio. So, what I have decided is to give the rest of Top Cut a bit of a break. 8th and 9th will have a Top Cut playoff on stream. So that is going to be happening. So, to read out from from 8th, from first to 9th, and then obviously 8th and 9th, be ready to game if you can in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So first place we had Kronos, second Alex T, third Nightwalk, fourth Miyu Nichan, or Brian, fifth Doraemon, sixth Gorinsky, seventh Orpheus, and then the two players playing in the Top Cut playoff is Thundy and Foul on tied 8th. Exactly. So, on that note, it does mean what we're going to be doing is, so 1st to 7th, we're not doing deck checks, we're not doing anything like that. We're just going, again, it's a chilled thing. It's not going to be, we're not going to do full on deck checks. We might try and pull one judge just to speak to you guys, make sure you're all ready for how Top Cut's going to happen. But Thundy and Foul, please join me in table 1, and we will be streaming your game in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So get yourselves in table 1. I'll see you there in a moment. And I will basically just close off the stream to do a quick summary and then take into a break. So good luck, guys. Thank you for playing. And those that didn't make Top Cut, again, massive thank you for playing. Really appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one. I hope to do another tournament maybe in 3 to 6 months. Maybe try and make this a regular thing, because these are great. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. But apart from that, I'm going to leave the stage now. Thank you very much, guys. And Thundy and Foul, let's go. Hello, we are back. Hi, everyone. Wow, did not expect this. So for those that have just joined us, welcome. We have just finished our Swiss rounds for today's event, meaning that we've had our 5 rounds of Swiss, and after that we've gone to do our Top Cut, and we've had this really weird situation whereby 8th and 9th are exactly tied, meaning they are exactly joint 8th, and the only fair way to decide who makes Top Cut and who doesn't is to have a Top Cut playoff. It'll be exactly the same rules as normal. 35 minutes, 10 minutes overtime, exactly normal game of Weiss, but this person will basically take the 8th slot into Top Cut. So, I hope you're ready. Callum, Chris, we've got DiCapo from Foul versus Project Sekai from Thundy. Where are your bets going?
Well, Thundy was my BFF Spain teammate winner, so my bet has to be on this guy. I can't betray him. I can't betray the spice.
Chris?
It's two series that are great, but I think I'll have to go with DiCapo just purely for the fact that I have days back when it was DiCapo and Little Busters. That's just my bread and butter back doing it right at the beginning. I feel like Capo has to make it.
Is it because the Capo scares you with that crazy finisher pattern?
Oh, Capo scares me every time I see it.
Talking of which, let's actually go straight into it. So we have got Foul's 8th choice DiCapo. So for those that don't know, there is a very scary level 3, which basically it gains an on-cancel burn effect and then gives it elsewhere as well. So the actual effect, let me get the actual wording to get this right, because it's a really awkward one.
Pay 1.
Yeah, so
when
pay
it
1.
attacks.
Pay 1 when this card attacks. If Himori no or something, whatever the actual Japanese
Climax, just put Climax.
Yeah, Climax is in your Climax, and you've got 4 more other characters. You may pay the cost, which is pay 1. If you did, during this turn, this card gains the following ability. Auto. This ability can be activated up to one time per turn. When damage dealt by this card is cancelled, deal 2 damage to your opponent, and then choose one of your other characters, and during this turn, it gains this ability. So you do, on attack, you pay the cost. So it then goes, okay, fine. Either the damage, so if the damage cancels, then you'll still burn 2, and then the effect of on cancel burn 2 goes to the second character. That second character swings. If that damage cancels, it will burn 2, it will burn 2 again, and then go to the third character. If it's a third copy of this, it'll be on attack. If that cancels, burn 2, then burn 2, then burn 2. This can go off. Mad.
Yes, but the idea would be basically because you have a level 3 that has pay 2, ditch 1. When this card battle opponents become reversed, if you have 2 or more other anniversary or yada yada, you may deal 2.
Yes.
It also has hexproof as well.
Yes.
As long as you've got 4 or more cards in memory.
Yep.
Plus an extra 1k power.
So
plus 1/5 from its own ability as well.
That's the perfect affection. And yeah, what you would aim to probably do is the actual climax combo, the Himori or Himari even. What you'd probably do is run 2 of those, stack the effects onto that perfect affection, and then basically do the damage, get the damage to stick or cancel, and then do your burns no matter what happens. And then if the actual main damage sticks, use the on reverse burn 2, and if that cancels, the burn 2s that stack from your other Himaris also work on that effect. So you've got basically 2 opportunities to propagate those combos. It's a very, very interesting combo. It's a pretty standard level 1 combo, also on a choice. The weird thing about it is that as long as you've got 2 or more in memory, it can be played without color restriction, which is pretty nuts. And then the climax combo is you can play the climax without color restriction as well. So yellow isn't that important in your early game, which then when you look at the level 0 lineup, there is not a lot of yellow. There's the clean cuts and there's a one-off, and everything else is not yellow. Because in your early game, as long as you get your cards to memory, basically that's what the level 0 game is all about, getting all the cards to memory. As long as you do that, as long as you get 2 or more to memory, then if you get any cards in memory, so if you get a card in memory, you can play your yellow combo without caring about color. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. And I've played against the Capo quite a few times, and when it goes off, it is scary.
Don't forget, there's a 2/1 that also goes when your opponent's character returns from waiting room to hand. Doesn't matter when, you may put the top card of your deck into stock. So if your opponent salvages like 7 characters in 1 turn, you can just get 7 stock easy.
Yep.
It's not even 1 turn. It's just 3 stock.
It's the 2/1 the 2/1 front assist as well, the 1k assist. It's it's interesting because that sort of effect, those anti-salvage effects, tend to be only during battle, but that is not during battle. That is a continuous, regardless of when it happens, during your turn or your opponent's turn. So it's a very interesting card to see, and it's a one-off, it's a tech, but seeing that is a very good card. We are going to jump straight in, because of time, we are going to just jump straight into our second deck, which is Project Sekai. Now, for those that don't know this build, it looks a little weird, but it's got a lot of good credentials. It recently won WGP, the Kyoto block, in Block A. It came first place in that WGP. It feels a mishmash of a deck, but I totally see why it works. It's you've got your level 2 that's basically a level 3. It becomes a 10k with 2 soul. It gets it gets extra damage if the damage is extra power if the damage is cancelled, so it becomes a 14k. You then run it with the money counter. You've got the memory kit counter as well, so you're basically trying to disrupt your opponent's board as much as possible during their turn. Yeah, I rate this build. I think it's a very, very interesting build.
It's one of those builds of basically when you can just pop off from level 0 because you just literally always tend to have 2 or more other, and it's just constant plus being a brainstorm on itself. It's just like it's easy.
Yeah,
it's just too easy.
Yeah, the level 0 combo, the spammable brainstorm, which is on play of the bar. As long as you've got 2 other characters, you look at top 4, add 1. It's just a Magoro on play of climax for a back row. So if you get 1 or 2 of these in the back row, you're just constantly plussing basically from turn 1. Especially with a gold bar as well. If you don't see it turn 1, there's a very good chance you'll see it turn 2 because you'll trigger that gold bar and get it to hand. Being able to plus that hard so early is very beneficial for Project Sekai. So it'll be very interesting to see how it does against the Capo. They're both very good decks. It's just a matter
not to mention in this matchup, we gotta see that 2-1 against the other 2-1 because it salvages 1.
Yes. So again, it'll be interesting to see, how if that tech 2-1 gets out as soon as possible, how can they capitalize on the opponent's own combo? So this game is very much a game of interaction, and actually playing around what the opponent is playing. It's not as straightforward as just playing your game. So it'll be very, very interesting to see how the players do here. But on that note, let's jump in. Let's get ready. Game. I've not changed the names on the stream. It's fine. We're going to quickly do that now, because I am a dumb. So this is Foul on the left, playing the Capo. Finished 3-2, and I'm going to say 8th equals. And then we got on the right, we've got Thundy. Thundy playing Project Sakai. 3-2, and also 8th equals. So this is our top 8 playoff, which I never imagined this would happen.
Have you never experienced the top 8 playoff before?
No, not like this. So
there was another time where there was a top 8 playoff, and that was basically 2016 in Telford.
Really?
Yeah, 8th and 9th had to play for top 8.
Wow. That's crazy. Right, let me just quickly, because I didn't expect to need a title this long, so I've not made the boundary long enough. Okay, and then we're going to make this just a little bit smaller. There we go.
They can start. Get them to start.
Let's get them started. So there we go. So, okay, guys, are you ready?
Are you?
Okie doke. In that case, then, the top 8 playoff starts now. Best of luck.
So who are we going to see start?
So it's the Capo going first.
Clocking a choice already, especially after dumping one.
It's not too bad. It is the level 3 combo. Oh, is that a pass? Oh, he's just passed. Oh, okay. Very interesting. Fundy clocking the Fumio here. Double runners. Ooh. That's a very good turn 1 play.
Because the fact is, they're both 3k bodies, which is going to be substantial here.
And just rushes foul to level 1. Oh, no.
There's nothing you can really do about it here.
No, really. Like, how many climaxes does he have in hand? Just looking at the camera, I think he's got 2 in hand currently. Yeah, that is not a good start for foul. Thankfully, he was able to level yellow, so he could actually still play his level 1 combo.
Even with that,
and only dual laning. Oh my god. Okay, so obviously avoiding the clean cut here cancels the damage as well. Checking to see how far he wants to go with this. 1, 2, 3 goes all 4. Probably gonna take the level 0 to. Oh, there we go. Yep. For 2, the 2 is on, so Fundy has taken his first damage, not from himself.
Not from himself. It's just already been a fast tempo early, but it's just like you can't really explain much. It's just like
No, you can't. It's I don't even know what to say. Like what? But it doesn't mean anything. Things can easily change. Val was only 1-1. Say only 1-1 after turn 2. It's pretty yikes.
yeah, but you could also, because Sunday can literally just drop his gold bar and then just top 4, providing he has the green stuff. And it's just like he doesn't need to really care that much because he has free resource to just keep on digging and fixing his hands. You just basically just keep getting more cards and just popping through.
Yeah.
Because right now it's like, well, it's just like that's just like a P1 clock one from waiting room to search, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ricky. Yeah, it's the Kurumi basically. It's the Kurumi Ricky,
Basically.
which isn't too bad. So get to basically just nets himself back the 2 cards he just used to play. So just go pop off really and just keep on attacking and taking the advantage.
Yeah, I think that's all they can really do.
What's this card do again? It's like in the back row. It's is that
The brainstorm. It's a brainstorm. Yes, salvage brainstorm. That's correct.
Do you have like two sets of brainstorms?
It's a salvage brainstorm, and when your other character's battle opponent's reverse, give 500. So it's not a revenge counter. It's the opposite of a revenge counter.
Yeah, but you have the other the level 0 combo, which is also on a brainstorm. So he's running 6 brainstorms essentially.
Yeah, he is. But I think the reason for that is because obviously these brainstorms aren't spammables, so you're actually plussing if you hit. Hit the choice on the trigger here, so put in. I think that was the level 3 early play to stock.
Yeah, it's like you've already got the hand anyway. That's why you've been committing cards to the board.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Again, like the situation at the moment is that Project Sakai can afford to just push, like absolutely just push hard, and that's exactly what's happening at the moment.
But realistically, Val needs to have a think about where his circumstances right now, and think of how can I get myself pushing back in, because it's not too bad of a spot right now. It's like obviously things could go better, but he just needs to just start trying to dig for his resource, because putting it this way, he can go to level 2 next in his next turn, and he'll have the 2-1 available. So he'll have everything ready for when Thundy starts popping out from units. So he's going to start genning the stock. He just needs to keep himself in the game, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so as long as Thundy keeps taking damage, Val will still be in this game.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not game over. It was a sudden rush, but it's not game over.
You think a lot of players would normally just get pressurized earlier than just like not sure how to deal with it after.
That's the thing. Fal's a very good player as well. Like Fal's been playing for a long time. He knows his rules very well. He is very good. Grey Goose, yo, thanks for following. That puts on 296.
It's a good cancel by Thundy just to basically not go straight to level 2 here. Because it's like he's on 1-4, but it's just like his combo is on a level 0, so it's not like it matters too hard for him right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just going to start banning brainstorms here because just get some hand advantage again. Because realistically, level 1 wise, you're not really expecting too much, because it's just like you've got a Ditch Climax Salvage and a on attack Shimaka. With also with the trigger check give it out to everyone, which is also helpful if he basically sees climax to trigger.
Yeah.
This one basically, yeah.
Yes, yeah, the Rin, yeah.
Yeah, so 3 going in.
3 hits, puts Foul to level 2. This is a very quick game.
Hasn't most of our games essentially been quick in terms of damage?
No, not this is the first one that's gone this quick.
Well, to be fair, the other games essentially is like a huge blowout early, but it just dragged on for the late game.
So swinging for just the 1 here. Considering the counter here, I think. Yeah, it's gone for the counter. That is a 2-1 counter. It is a memory kick counter. Yep. So getting rid of that level 1, the Luca, I think it is, isn't it? Is it Luca or is it Miku? Oh no, it's the Miku. Sorry.
Yeah, that Miku's pretty good because you could just like constantly recycle it.
Yeah, the Miku is a very good card. Can play without colour requirements. On play, discard 1, salvage a character, and if cancel, return to hand. Like you can specifically like control your damage output to force the cancel basically on the Miku.
Ooh.
Oh no, foul!
If he goes to level, what?
It was a miss damage, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So just for 1, which we know it's sticking.
So
Right.
2-4.
So
only 3 stuck. He needs that 2-1 on board so he can get stuck.
Yeah.
Then you can easily just prevent him from getting that stuck.
Yeah.
So the question is, does he want to give him the opportunity to do so?
So he's digging here. I think it's a top 4 on play. Yeah, pay 1, ditch 1. Top 3 for a card. Sorry. I think. So he's got what's he got? Two level 1s in the back row. Yeah. So a level 1 Slayer, and he's also got. Oh, this card hasn't been translated because it's a promo. During your turn, as long as you got a card, as long as you have a card in memory, this card gains 1/5. And when this card is played from stage to hand, you may pay 1. If you do, something. Get a cost 0 or lower character.
Ooh, that's a double cancel
I can't
there.
Translate that. I'm trying to translate live. Choose 1 cost. Yeah. Oh, pay 1. If you do, choose a cost 0 and spawn.
That's a triple cancel right there.
And so it's a polka. Oh, was that a triple cancel?
It was a triple cancel.
Huh.
I'll try to see if he can press damage with Slammer Climax, but Dundee literally just triple cancel to keep himself on 1/5 here. But he is going and refreshing back, and it looks like there's a huge climax re-haul back in. If I'll go to 3, I don't know if we can genuinely recover this.
Yeah, I think like Fundy's been able to just push more than can be recovered now. So it will be very interesting to see, what happens this turn. Will Foul actually get some cancels?
Well, he has milled at least 1 and triggered at least 1, plus he's playing 1, so he's already at least 3 to 4 out already.
Yeah.
So his deck state is not in a good sustainable position right now, so he could easily just go to 3-3-3-4.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's all up in the air at the moment. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen here.
But
Fundy does go to level 2.
Because Bao does not have that 2-1, meaning Dundee can just pop off with the 2-1 combo.
No, exactly. So trying for his first brainstorm, hits 1. Yep, just a 1. Probably going to grab for the level 2 here. He's able to.
It's going to be very limited in what he has.
It's gone for is it the level 1 Miku?
Salvage.
Yeah, it's gone for the level 1 Miku. So maybe the level 2 isn't in waiting room at the moment. And plus, it's probably got too many climaxes in hand. Yep, discarding the climax. So it's interesting to see this entire game. He's not even used his gold bar combo here.
He doesn't have the brainstorm, so what's
the point?
Yeah.
He's not had to. Yeah, I say it's been interesting.
He's got the other 2 brainstorms on the board right now, so it's just literally. But he probably already has climaxes in hand as well, so he kind of just wants something else.
It's also interesting to see that he actually leveled up his level 2 combo.
Probably because it was the only yellow he had available.
Yeah, probably only yellow. Yeah. That is the interesting thing with Project Sekai. You're having to juggle so much in terms of color and things like that. It does make it a very, very difficult deck to play.
You're going for another brainstorm.
Oh, there's the brainstorms. That's
Bit late.
That's typical.
Here comes Rin.
Yep, the 2/1 Rin.
Basically tap to put another character on board the stock, which is kind of helpful.
Yep. So he's been able to do that. Basically, send the second brainstorm to stock, and now he's going to start doing the gold bar combo here. Considering how far he wants to go, he's just going to one and taking the Ricky.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do too much here.
No, I think he's got a lot of climaxes in deck, so he's trying to not hit the. But he does take the blind stop.
Realistically, he still got the.
He still gets the Rin combo. Yeah. Yeah, he still gets the draw ditch because he triggered a bar.
I didn't see that. Is that cancel there?
Yes, it was. Swinging
number
here
2
for
coming
2.
in.
Yep, that's on. So Foul ever closer to level 3 now.
Yeah. Do you think that if it pushes in, it basically could change a lot?
It's a choice.
Choice ain't bad here because you can just get something.
Yeah, I was gonna say the level 3. Yeah, I was gonna say the level 3 Leonid. Very good card. It's a spawner, and it's a hand. Yeah. By spawner, I mean so it's on play. You can play on play from hand. You can play a character equal to your level or lower from hand for free, and give it an additional 2k. So basically, you can pay 2 level 3s for the cost of 1. Very, very good profile in my opinion.
And we know he had the gold bar for an X10 anyway because he did not ditch one early.
But Foul is now level 3. Is Foul anywhere ready?
No. There is no way he can push from 2 from this range.
From 2-0. If Capo's ceiling goes off maximum.
Yeah, but
ceiling is. I'm just trying to think. Hold on. It's 3. No, it's 2, 4, 7. It is the ceiling is 13. However, Fundy has got
13. That's one short.
Yeah, but Fundy's only got about 15 cards in deck, and also. But the thing is, as well, Fundy has got a lot of climaxes in deck. I reckon Fundy must have at least 4, if not 5, climaxes in deck at the moment.
Well, he triggered a choice and gold bar, and he played the gold bar, so he's already 3 out at minimum.
Mm-hmm.
But he also did hit 1 on a brainstorm, so he is 4 out minimum.
Oh, 4 yeah, so 4, yeah.
Realistically, Val's probably thinking I just need to push it a little bit further just to see if I can hold out 1 more turn. If you can push him to 2-5, it's relatively enough to prevent a Thundy from ascending level 3, unless he basically is I don't think Thundy wants to go to 3 either.
No, I
not
agree.
with 6 stock.
I agree. So yeah, he's just playing the level 2s, the red level 2s. He's trying not to commit too much stock to this, and basically trying to go into the change for the level 3. The level 3. Which one was it again? It's oh wait, no, he doesn't even play the change target, does he? No, he doesn't play the level. He doesn't play the change target.
You got 1 cancel there, which is pretty good. First take of a 2-3, it's not too bad.
No,
he can easily heal himself back down, right?
I think Fel attempts to heal himself down with the Leonid healer, as well as the oh no, that is his only healer, I think. Yes, that is his only healer. So the early play healer there for 2 or less climaxes. The only thing is he is more than 2 climaxes out, so I don't think he can heal himself down here actually.
In a way, you think a bit more considering how small his deck is at this point.
I mean, his deck, you're looking 8 cards in deck at the moment, roughly?
Probably 7 or 6. It's not that big because
Well,
it's way too
eight before
limited.
draw, but yeah.
Mm.
So I'll be very interested to see how Fundy decides to deal with this. Will he take a brainstorm here? I feel that wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, there's 6 in deck still after clocking. So he does do the brainstorm, makes sense. Hits 1. Just hits the 1. Taking the level 2 combo now, good choice. I think this is where he can actually use it. Again, especially whilst the 2-1 that pluses on the salvage isn't actually in play at the moment. So
Yeah.
it's something that Thundy hasn't got to worry about at the moment.
I don't know if he picks something else up or
Again, he's trying to get rid of some of those gold bars that he overplayed. Yep, there's another level 2.
yeah.
Yep, so he's going to try and capitalize again. He only runs 3 of the level 2s. So he is only going to be able to play a maximum of 2, which we know they were both in hand. He just played 1. He's probably going to play the second. Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Oh, he's probably going. He's going to do the Rin, put that to stock. Sure. Just to get the assist out. And
So
there
he
we go.
brainstorm had 2 left in deck after. Yeah, so actually about 8 after
So
draw.
the level 2s will be swinging at 11k.
Would it be a bit bigger?
11, no,
because
12k. Sorry, 12k with the climax.
yeah, because it was a level assist, right?
Yes, level 6. Yeah, 12, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hadn't accounted for the climax. But there it is. There's a climax. So they're going to be swinging at 12k into the level 3s.
Yeah, but if the damage is cancelled, there's an extra 4k pump.
Yes, and it's cross turn. Yes.
So that's starting to get farmers level 3s now, just because he's going to get like 6 stock for next turn.
Yeah.
That's for 3, right? Or
Cancels
4.
on the 3, so he'll get his salvage, but he is dealing with the level 3s. So yeah, so he's got the cancel, meaning that on this during this battle, his level 2 is now 16k, so he does get the reverse.
You get the 4k power, not the salvage. The salvage is basically with a combo.
Yeah, the salvage
It's
is on
just
reverse, and if it's not reverse, it's game power.
The salvage is on attack, no?
Isn't that right? On attack, as long as you got the thing. Oh yeah, salvage 1, and then it gains the following ability. When damage is cancelled,
Yes.
it gains 4k. So he got the salvage as well.
That's 2 good cancels for Foul.
2 good cancels for Foul, but
low.
it does mean, again, the level 2s are totally unbeatable. There is nothing Foul can do to save those.
15k bodies now, right?
16. With the climax,
But,
16. On defense, there'll be 15.
Yeah, on defense, essentially.
That's right. So, again, there's going to be no reverse happening here. It totally ruins the perfect affection. It does cause a lot of issues there. So, it basically means that, realistically, Foul needs to try and play as many of the actual level 3 combo that he can, which he's only got 3 stock, but he's assigned to do the Encore here. So, he has no stock. So, he's probably going to try and reverse into the... get the reverse from the level 1.
So because like Sunday just sided and just to basically just be like,
Yeah, so
I don't really need to worry too much.
That's the potential thing here, because Fundy has given him the reverse basically from with the level 1. It does potentially give a window here for Foul to do some damage. Only thing is, we didn't see many climaxes triggered during that last turn, so the chance of damage sticking is pretty low.
Though.
That is very true. So we know there's 1 out, so there's probably another in hand. So I'm guessing 6 went back in.
I'm guessing 7 to be honest, because he was basically constantly ditching out what he had.
He did ditch a lot of climaxes. You are right.
But I don't remember him.
He's going with this first, so he's not even going to be able to do the on reverse combo. Oh, saying that he's only got 3. He's only got 3 cards in memory, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
He needs 4 cards in memory to actually even gain that effect. So he's just swinging for the goodness of swinging.
The bounce back was just 2-3 for it.
Yeah,
Just
more
like,
cancelling by Fundy. But there we go. Now he's got his 4 cards in memory, so he could have actually played around this and actually got the reverse, because in doing what he's done now, he has now got his 4 in memory. I feel this might have been a little bit of a misplay, potentially. But again, I could be wrong. It could be something I am horrifically missing.
There's not really much you can really do or say at this point, because it's like, and with another triple cancel from Sunday, he's like, the game is completely going in his favour here.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's there is really not a lot that there's not a lot that Fowl can do here. Like, it's just kind of a hope.
It's just popping off.
Hope hard. Intake hopium here. Fowl just going for the just to gain more stock. Why not? Fantastic little stock gen situation there. Paying 3 for his early play. His top X, I believe it is.
Yeah. There's 4 more early play for the top X bit.
Yep. So probably digging for a choice here, probably.
Even without the choice, it's still relatively strong.
Oh yeah, for sure. There it is. There's another choice. So he's gonna restock his hand again.
2 lethals per game.
Yeah. That is a direct for 4. I think Foul refreshing 7 here.
In itself, no, it wouldn't be here. You could go to 3/6 from this.
From the 1 attack, yes. Which does make things a little awkward. Okay, let's see the refresh. Okay, it's not a climax. Oh, there's the cancel though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, speaking about this earlier, it's just like a case of refresh after.
Yeah, starting to grab the early play now, trying to grab healing options. So that is a direct. Sorry, no direct. Sorry, it's a front for 2.
Yeah.
So this would be interesting because this would then be a direct for. No, does it gain a soul? No, it gains a
for
soul.
3, right?
Yeah, it gains a soul.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot it gains a soul. So front for 3. This has been a very interesting game to see, like, how was dealt with this horrific situation.
The thing is with modern Weiss stats, it's like bad when you get the unfortunate bad luck in the early games. You have more cards and decks that basically help you to try and override the negative aspect of
yeah, exactly.
things.
That's a free sticking. That puts Foul to 3/5. And Fundy's still at 1 more attack. Directing currently for 4. Takes the salvage, obviously. 4 and a choice. Probably going to take a card to stock here. Wait, there's no target, so no choice trigger. Foul survives. He does get the cancel on the final attack. This is Foul's turn to respond. He's got 2 stock.
2 stock is not enough.
It's not.
Even if you go to 3/6 and heal back to 3/5, it's like, what do you do?
Because even the combo is pay 1, so you'd have to pay 2 to play the level 3, get a heal, sure. Yeah. Then you'd have to attack with something else, then attack with the combo. Oh no, it does just give him enough stock. So he can do the combo and also the on reverse. He can actually do both here.
Yeah.
It's just down to. Well, no, yeah,
but he doesn't even really have the hand to do either.
He doesn't need much hand.
Well, no, you need if you want to reverse, you need to ditch 1.
Yeah, just ditch 1, so he doesn't need much hand.
But he can't even do that right now.
Yeah, he can. So he's got the climax. He's got 2 in hand currently. Play 1 more character or push up the back row. He absolutely has to have a 3rd character to attack with, otherwise he does not have enough stock. If he wants to do both effects, he absolutely needs a 3rd character. So the thing is, the level 2 has got the power pump, so I think the play here is... Oh, hold on. Doesn't he need a full board as well? Yeah, he needs a full board. Ah, That's the problem here. Yeah, I forget that the level 3 combo requires a full board, but he does push Fundy to level 3. So the game is not really over.
Finishing. Yes, you can't finish it though, because just like even if he needed to trigger on both lanes to finish, but he not doing
There's
either.
a cancel, but he does get the. I was not using the reverse combo. Okay, he's keeping the stock. Fair enough. But foul double cancel at the end there.
What reverse? Because it's like he bounced the thing before, so he didn't have the reverse.
Well, no, it's like, oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so Fundy is definitely the favourite to like take it from here.
Well, he's 2 damage basically to win.
And he's got more than the stock. He's got the spawner. The spawner is also an icy tail, I think.
Pay 3 ditch 1 on reverse burn 2.
Oh, sorry, yeah, and then look at the top. Sorry,
And then you look at the top of your deck.
Yes. And then you've got the mocker as well. The green level 3.
Pay 1 ditch 1, sure.
Yeah, top 2 of your opponents. Have a look, and just deal with it. And it's a non-play heal game on 5 as well, so it's a 10-5 with the assist, 12k.
Yeah, if you spawn it with the spawner, it'll be like 14.
But even then, like for this turn, he doesn't really care about reverses here, apart from obviously the level 3 spawner. So, and obviously she can't give herself the power.
Well,
as a one-off, there is no way that can happen. It's, does he try and go for the burn 2 here? With Falby on 5 damage, I feel that is the play. Yeah, there's the heal. There's the green. That's going to be the mocker. So hopefully he's going to use the mocker to basically then... Oh, I'm interested that he did this way. I thought they would have played the second healer through the spawner. So that's interesting. But he's just going triple mocker and just trying to go 2-2-2. Get the stock back. Yep. Play the healer. Heal it off. So puts him back to 3. And doesn't even need to climax here. Just needs to 2-2-2 and go.
Yeah, but with the mocker as well. Just like
it's pay 1 ditch 1. He's got the cards in hand.
Yeah. Well, also the other thing is like 3 stock isn't enough for the money counter as well. But you know what? I'm talking about for Protocast. So for some reason I thought DeCapo had it as well, but no, DeCapo has.
There's no characters there, so he's going to put them both back. If he doesn't trigger, it's game over. There's gold bar. That'll do it. There's the 2 damage, and that is the win to Fundy. Yeah, the Mocker's just confirming that final damage there. Good win. And foul, man, that was just unlucky. You played really well, and just you tried to fix from a horrible situation. And I do feel sorry for you, bud. But that does mean that Fundy makes the top 8, and Foul unfortunately finishes 9th, meaning that say that his journey is over in this competition. But that was an interesting game. That was it, and it was interesting to see how Pro Sakai worked there. It was very, very interesting to see that deck pull off what it did. So that was good. That was really, really good. That was a great game to watch, and what a situation to have to watch it in as well. I'm just going to say goodbye to the guys. Hey guys, thanks very much for that. Appreciate it. Unlucky foul. That was super unfortunate, mate. I'm going to leave you guys to it, and and Fundy, just hang around because we're going to get ready for top cut. So just hold fire. Yep. Okay, so we are back. So we're ready to go. Yeah, that was a really interesting game. Chris, obviously you would have seen that. I thought we'd be
finished by 5.
I mean, we're not far off. No, sorry, finished by 5. Yeah, you're right. Chris, obviously you would have been watching that game alongside us. What did you think?
I thought it was a very difficult game for Foul to play into. He just ate so much damage that what was he really going to do, unfortunately? He played it well. He got really close towards the end there, but it just wasn't enough to eke it out
Yep.
for him.
He just like, because he had literally no early game, and it's like he got straight to level 1 within 2 swings. It's like you can't really do much, and then the damage difference was just getting bigger and bigger. And Sunday had 2 lots of triple cancels in that game, so he was well comfortable in that just throughout it. There's nothing much he can do, unfortunately. He's just like, it was just all going Sunday's way, and at the end of the day, fair play to him. He didn't let the opportunity go to waste, and he just kept pushing.
Yeah, I think that the real question will be how many people who are in top 8 were confirmed in top 8 have been watching that game and looking at Project Sekai and going, oh, that's what that set does.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because that build is a weird build, and it's only something that's been like recently like really tested and pushed. So to see it in action like that, and to be able to see it in action on stream, is a massive advantage for those in Top Cut currently.
Yeah, there's a lot of small integrations that Dig does that we don't really see in any other sets, or we've not seen them at least yet in many other sets. Whether we will in the future is another thing. But yeah, it's one of those sets that we were quite surprised that maybe it was going to get hit slightly on the ban list just because it's so consistent as a deck itself. Obviously it didn't. So we'll have to see how that sort of transforms in the next sort of 3-6 months before the next sort of hits on the ban list restrictions. See if we see more of that Project Sekai coming in with the new ban list.
Yeah.
And the D side and Quints sort of going down slightly. Obviously we've still got eight Quints hanging around. But
yeah,
we'll see whether that the Project Sekai sort of sees its way creeping up on its representation over the next sort of 6 months.
Exactly. So very quickly, just going to transition over to show what our top cut looks like. That is the wrong screen. Deck list. That's the one I want. There we go. So here is our top cut. A very interesting top cut. So we've got Kronos, who's playing Overlord, 8 standby Overlord against Fundy, who we just saw playing Project Sekai. We've got Miyoni-chan, Brian playing Log Horizon versus Doraemon playing 8 Door Quints. We've got Alex T, who we saw on stream earlier, playing 8 standby Mushoku versus Orpheus, who we also saw playing Coronet Marine Hololive. And then we've got Nightwalk, who we haven't seen so far on stream, playing 8 standby Mushoku Tensei as well against Gorinsky, our 7 Deadly Sins player. Quite a mixed top cut. The only deck that we're seeing multiple of is actually Mushoku Tensei, which I didn't think to see. Guys, what are your thoughts on the fact that, again, apart from the 2 Mushoku Tensei, every single player is playing a different set?
It's extremely diverse, and it's a really refreshing thing to see for once. Obviously, we're going to see some of that changing up a bit with the restriction list when it actually comes into effect. Just as a reminder to everyone that this tournament is being run under the previous restriction list, not the restriction list that came into effect in Japan today. Just purely for the fact that when deck submission happened, it wasn't very fair on players, and so that's why we're running that.
It's not really towards the restriction list for this kind of event. I think because it's more of a community-driven event, and it's not like a huge competition thing. It's like people are more relaxed in their approach to this kind of thing, and then just playing to what they want to play. And so it's like we got freaking Brian playing Look Horizon, making it to top 8. It's like that's a big one for me there. So I do want to actually watch that game against 8 Dog Quintuplet to see how the gap is between Lock Horizon and Quintuplet, because Lock Horizon is what, a 2017 deck?
Yeah, earlier than that. Lock Horizon was 2016, I think.
The power up set was like 2016, 2017.
Yeah, I was saying like the original release was back in 15, and the power set was a year after, I think. So something like that.
Yeah, so it's like seeing that against the 2022 set, I think I want to watch that game for the top 8 just to see how the difference is in power scale compared to over 5 years.
Yep, absolutely. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take a very quick break to make sure we get everything ready for Top Cut. We're going to get people in their tables, and we'll be back in a few moments. So don't go anywhere. Top Cut is about to begin. I'll see you in a moment.